Hi, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Liv.
And this is the Mach-E vlog, and we are on our way to Las Vegas from Fort Collins, Colorado. And we are joining up with Out of Spec Studios. They already have their video out. We're getting ours out a little bit later. But what we are doing is a comparison run from Fort Collins to Vegas with a Model X, a Model 3, what else?
An IONIQ 5 and a Porsche Taycan.
Yeah, so it's
spread.
Basically sort of we all left at the same time. We're sort of comparing, seeing how the charging networks are for the two different types, CCS as well as Tesla Supercharger, but then counting in efficiency and everything. Of course, we still have some deviations. Some of us had to take a bathroom break. There's a lot of stuff going on. We are 7.5 hours into our trip, about halfway, but let's get you caught up after the break.
Let's go. Well, hello. It is actually the night before the big event, but to make it all equal and fair, we are all starting in the very same spot, right?
Yeah. Out of Spec Studios has an office up in Fort Collins, so we are going to meet up with them. We're going to stay up there this evening, make sure that we all start at the same spot and at 100% charged, hopefully.
We actually just finished a full work day. It is 7:15 p.m. So we are on our way up there. We should get there by like 8:30. We have to be up at 4 in the morning and ready for this. So, strategy. Let's see if I can do that. I'll try. I'm probably going to get blinded. We're going to treat this somewhat like a normal road trip, you know? How can we do this as fast as possible, but without being completely crazy, right?
Yeah, I don't have any intention of like trying to rush too much or like, you know, jumping out of the car and rushing to plug in, and we may get a little bit of extra charge when we don't need it, and I don't know. Well, we're just going to see how it goes. I don't like that type of rushing style anymore. The last time we went to Vegas, we stopped in Cedar City on the way down and stayed the night there, and then had a couple hours in the morning to get there. So that's the way I prefer to go. I know you don't like rushing.
I certainly don't. But at the same time, this is a race. I'm not entirely sure all of the vehicles that we're racing against, but we want to show the Mach-E exactly as it is. So we are not going to do anything to hinder it. We're going to do our best to give an accurate representation of how the Mach-E performs against these other vehicles. And I hope it does really well. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but I'm not going to think about it. But obviously, this is just us. We only just recently heard about this. We just got back from South Africa like a little over a week ago. So this is absolutely crazy. It wasn't planned. Tomorrow morning, we're going to find out more details, and we'll see how it goes from there. So we'll see you in a little bit. Let's go. Our room for one night, it is what time? I don't even watch anymore.
It's 4:40 a.m.
And we are ready to go. Ready and ready to go. Kyle's coming to pick us up.
Yeah.
And take us to the cars.
We got to sleep at midnight-ish.
Yeah.
Kyle, I just talked to him. He's on his way to pick us up to take us over to their office. I think he mentioned that they were still charging cars at 1 a.m. or looking for chargers at 1 a.m.
Because that's where we left our car. It hit 100% at what, 3 in the morning?
No, at 4:15 this morning.
Perfect. Pre-conditioning, so let's go get warm and toasty.
Yes.
Good morning. We are getting ready to start our run to Vegas. Kyle Connor with Out of Spec, who invited us and organized this. We'll get into that in a little bit. He's bragging already that the Taycan's going to win. But we have our Mach-E, Blue Zipper. We have an IONIQ 5 in the back. We have a Model 3. I think it's a brand new Model 3 and a new Model X. And the Taycan Cross Turismo. So we have a pretty good lineup here. Don't know what our strategy is going to be yet. It's too early for me to think about it. We've looked at it. It says our first stop is in Glenwood Springs, which is 222 miles. But it's the morning and we're drinking coffee.
We're going to start, that's for sure. We're hanging out here waiting while Kyle films this whole intro thing, and I'm just getting really hyped up.
I just want to go because the bathroom timer has started.
I want some coffee. We're totally going to be limiting things more than the car, I think. The human element, so we'll see. I think it's happening. Is it happening?
I think so.
This was their strategy. Get us frozen.
Get the car frozen.
Get the car frozen and then run away with his Taycan and win. Hi. How you feeling, Lucifer?
Go to Vegas.
Let's do it.
Let's go to Vegas.
Race to Vegas.
All right, let's do this.
Starting.
Oh, they're starting. They're going. First car's out.
And you'll have to adjust the cameras as we get going.
Yeah. This is it. We're starting. Woo! The times that you notice how dirty your windows are.
It's now 5:40 a.m.
5:40 a.m. We are all in a line ready to kick it off. How you feeling, other than frosty? Yeah, you preconditioned the car, but then we stood around for 40 minutes, so it cooled down a little. But we are literally in a line and ready to go. It's happening. This is very exciting. This is super exciting.
I don't know where they're going, but
They have a plan of their own. Bye. And now we have the Porsche, the IONIQ. Interesting. Kicking it off with 100%, 270 miles of range, but it was 5 more when you got in, right?
yeah, it was 275 when we hopped in the car. It's 30 degrees out, so not a bad range at 30 degrees. We're gonna go hit the freeway. That'll drop things a little bit faster, but not bad.
Ready to go. So we're 30 minutes into the trip and we're still 30 minutes away from home. We still gotta pass our house and then we start.
Probably 45 minutes from home.
45 minutes, that's so weird. We've started, but it doesn't feel like we've started. Much nicer roads now, opened up, so we are speeding up a little, as is the Taycan.
Well, we sped up for a minute, but we still have traffic to deal with. But the speed limit now is 75 until we get into Denver. And we now have Blue Cruise on. We just got it via over-the-air update yesterday. And this is our first road trip, obviously, with Blue Cruise. So far, so good. Did not like the construction, which makes a lot of sense. But we have a lot of curvy roads and a lot of long stretches of boring roads coming up. So I think it's going to be very nice to have Blue Cruise, and we're going to document all of that in another video.
And then we have the Porsche and the IONIQ 5 right in front of us. IONIQ 5 is trying to get in the fast lane. We're all together. And there's the Porsche, followed by the IONIQ 5. Everyone getting in front of this big red bus sort of thing. The mom's in the background, looking pretty awesome. That's so funny. So the IONIQ 5 is over there and Jordan is filming and they look like they're having a great time. And Patrick is also having a great time because he is not doing anything. Good time, man. But
Popcorn.
that would be great. You haven't even had breakfast yet. To touch base, we've been driving for 57 minutes, almost a full hour. We've done 63 miles and we're at 3 miles per kilowatt hour. So really not too bad.
We had a couple of miles to get to the freeway, but since then we've been doing freeway driving, a few construction areas where it was 55, but a lot of 75 and 65. Right now we're doing 70. So 3.0 is pretty good. I think Fort Collins is slightly higher than
Denver, so maybe that's why.
And we just got some crazy glare. It looks cool, but we're gonna stop. Okay, so Patrick just did a little hop, skip, and a jump in front of the Taycan that's behind us. Because we're coming up on our first charger. We have us, the Taycan, and the IONIQ 5. What if someone else is at the charger? The Taycan's going to take 350. So we got to get this little jump ahead, right?
Because there should be 4 stalls, and if one is down or in use or something like that, that means, who knows, we could fill them all up.
Yeah.
I want to get there first, if possible. But we're not exceeding the speed limit. It went from 55 to 65, so as soon as it did,
he zipped ahead and kind of surprised Kyle by doing it really quickly. So now he is blue cruising at 70. Oh, at 69, 68, 67?
Yeah, we got traffic.
Oh, we got traffic. Okay. And the speed limit is 65. So we're 5 miles over or less because of traffic. So we're in front of the Taycan, and then the IONIQ 5 is behind. I'm wondering if they're going to play hopscotch too and zip ahead with us. They're still behind everyone. This is fun and interesting. Are you hyped yet?
Kyle just pulled off.
He pulled off?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He hopped out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're good to go.
Oh, I hope they're okay.
Oh, I'm sure he's like, let me get something from the truck or whatever.
Okay. I guess we'll find out later. Or maybe this is a strategy, and then we're going to go back and check on them, and then that's what they wanted all along. We're not suspicious at all.
The first charging stop is in Glenwood Springs. I think we're going to have to stop in, because I can't wait an hour and 46 minutes for the bathroom. So we're going to have to add one in Frisco. So we're going to do that. I know where that charging stop is. Electrify America in Frisco.
Here's what I found for Electrify America in Frisco.
So it canceled the Ford navigation and switched over to the Android Auto navigation. We're 19 minutes away. Glenwood Springs was still over an hour and a half away. Don't want to wait that long. And now the strategy, I'm not sure, like, do we charge enough in Frisco so that we can skip Glenwood Springs? I don't know. I think we may, I don't know.
Depends on if we're getting a good charge.
Yeah, if we're getting a good charge, we might just let it rip. We just went through the Eisenhower Tunnel, so that's sort of one of the high peaks that we're going through. We're down to 2.4 miles per kilowatt hour, but now we're going downhill. Let's see if we pick up any efficiency just on the short downhill to Frisco. Blue Cruise has been pretty good.
There's a speed trap ahead.
Yeah, good to know. Blue Cruise has been pretty good. It disengages the hands-free on some of the curves. But we're going through some curves now. It's handling it. And I don't mind that. It's still doing the steering and handling the speed and adjusting to the speed limit and traffic. But it disengages the hands-free part on some of the sharper curves. But like, this is a fairly decent curve, and I can go hands-free if I want. And it's very clear when it switches back to regular with hands on. And to be quite honest, it's sort of nice just to rest my hand on there, so it's not that big of a deal. But I do notice that it is a lot smoother in the steering. on these pre-map roads where Blue Cruise is active. So very, very nice function so far, and so far hasn't given us any trouble whatsoever.
I dressed for Vegas at 90 degrees. I did not think about Frisco at 24 degrees outside right now. How are you doing?
That's not going to be fun.
Not going to be a super fun charging stop, but we'll just plug in and go into Target and have a good time. Walmart.
Target is in Glenwood Springs, so
Oh,
maybe stop
right.
at that one too.
We're not going that far. Yeah, maybe we will. But this is looking really picturesque, and we're coming in. Okay, we hit 21 degrees, and since we are about to charge, we are cranking it up. We have everything set to 72. We have our seat warmers. Ooh, Patrick's going 74. Whoa.
Yeah. That's rare for us. We like it at 68.
But it is 21 degrees outside. The car has kept the cold out pretty well, but dropping into the valley, ooh, you feel it kind of soaking into the vehicle. Ooh, it's getting nice already.
Yeah.
That feels good. Whew.
Okay, we are on the exit for Frisco, which there's actually a lot of traffic here, which is surprising. But our efficiency for that first segment was 126.1 miles, 2.6 miles per kilowatt hour, and just under 2 hours to do that stretch. I thought our efficiency might be a little bit better, but we did have that big climb up to the Eisenhower Tunnel, dropped to 2.4, and then on the way down, we picked up a little bit of efficiency, of course.
That sneaky bugger. The IONIQ 5 came right up, and I don't even think it was the exit entirely. They
cut across the
snuck in.
line. They need the 350 really bad, or otherwise their advantage is gone. We don't, so it's not as critical for us.
And the Taycan is hopefully behind us, unless they snuck up or they're going to zoom up in front of us. But now we are right behind the IONIQ 5, pulling up on the Charger shortly. So there they are. They're looking empty. Looking empty. Okay. Cool. Now he's trying to
find a 350.
And he's got to back in. All right, we're pulling up on the Charger with 102 miles of range, 45% battery left. Let's get plugged in. Patrick is already on it.
I tried to tap and pay, but it's not tapping.
Come on, tap.
That's all right. I'll just do the plug and charge.
All right. Connecting the vehicle. Yeah, it's feeling chilly right now. Look at your breath.
Even authorized. Okay.
Good to go. Come on. Give that sound. Initiating charge.
It says. There we go.
That's a good sound. Come on, speed up, come on.
80.
87, 93, 96.
Yeah,
oh, come on, get over.
Come on.
Over 100, come on. Hey.
It's cold.
It's really cold. Come on. Same thing is happening.
I'll run, go to the bathroom.
Okay, bye.
We don't have a target.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What are you at? 100. Come on. Ah, 99. 98. No. Come on. 97. Come on. Warm up. 96. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is so cold. Slowing down. 93. What you got? 70? We're at like 80 something now.
Oh my god.
I can barely hold the phone without shaking though. How are you in a t-shirt?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh my god.
What's your
charging, or state of charge?
45. You?
38.
38?
Yep.
Woo! You guys zipped right to the front there.
Yeah.
We thought we had you.
So our app froze up and it said exit in half mile. So we're like, oh, this isn't our exit. And then it said exit now.
Oh, that's intense.
So I'm not sure what Liv said, but we're doing 90 kilowatts, which isn't great, but it is freaking cold out here. Let's go see what the IONIQ 5 is getting. And they're getting 75 kilowatts. Wow, I thought they would be getting a lot more. And they came in at 38% battery. They're getting 75, 76. So we're actually getting a better charge speed. That's on a 350 kilowatt charger. Let's come over here again. So Glenwood Springs is 88 miles. We have 136 miles of range, so we can unplug and go if that's our goal, is to stop there. Grand Junction is 175 miles, I believe. So we may just go ahead and go up to like 190 or even 200, and then we have the option of skipping Glenwood Springs if we want to. But part of it depends on how long it takes Liv to get back from the bathroom and stuff like that. We are charging at 89 kilowatts. That's slowed down a little bit. If it keeps slowing down, we'll definitely just unplug and we'll top off again in Glenwood Springs. So I don't know, learning all this strategy as we go.
So they're going to be 80 in 10 minutes, and we're going to be 80 in like 12 minutes. All right. We pulled in at 45. They pulled in at 30 something.
38.
Yeah. This is interesting. Okay, this is much better. A nice toasty Mach-E. We're at 74% battery, 189 miles of range.
You didn't hula hoop.
Maybe it would have warmed me up, but I might have just frozen. How do you hula hoop when you're cold? I think.
You've done it.
I have. Not this cold. I don't know. I was not anticipating this temperature, but we are getting close to booking out of here at 190. The IONIQ 5, their speed is getting up there. The Taycan with Kyle, they're booking it to Glenwood, so they are not stopping for the bathroom. We are being limited by human needs more so than EV needs, which that's real road trip right there.
Okay, we're at 79%. We just figured out we have enough charge to get to Grand Junction, but I am going to let it go for a little bit. I want to see what happens when it hits 80%. As we know, the Mach-E usually drops down to 11 kilowatts, but we now have the update, so it will not drop down to 11 kilowatts, but it will slow down. I think it slows down to about 43 the last time I did a test, but it's cold, so we'll see what happens. And there it hits 80, and I don't know if you can see it. It won't focus. There we go. So it dropped to 48, 47, 46. So yeah, it's settling in at 46 at 80%. I think we're gonna go ahead and disconnect. Let me check in the car. We're at 204 miles. So I think that's good to go.
Closing it up.
Yeah, we just hit 80%. We got 35.8 kilowatt hours. We got the discounted 31-cent rate, $11.54 charging. We gotta go, bye.
We are out of here. They're probably not too far behind us.
Okay, we're just pulled out of the Frisco Electrify America station. We stopped at 80%. The Mach-E does slow down at 80%. It's not as bad as it used to. I just got the update in December, so my charging curve has changed after 80%. It slowed down to 46 kilowatts at 80%, but that's still slower than the 90 that we were getting, so I did want to go ahead and stop there. We have 204 miles of range. Grand Junction is 177 miles, so that's our goal, but there is a charger in Glenwood Springs that we may have to stop at if we need a bathroom or whatever. But
we could always just pull over at a gas station, use their bathroom if we want to make it to Grand Junction. So who knows?
Who knows? And the IONIQ 5, did they just pull up behind us?
No.
That's not them. Okay. Phew. The race continues. Okay, the IONIQ 5 is actually behind us, so it feels like we're like back where we started. We're all charged, ready to go in the same position again, except the Taycan.
Yeah, Kyle skipped Frisco, so he's going all the way to Glenwood Springs for his first charge, which may give him an advantage. Who knows? But nature called, so I'm glad we stopped.
Yeah, I think this just says that Kyle has more training with a good bladder.
Yeah.
So we need to practice. Or he really wants that master bedroom in the Airbnb, which I guess is the stakes of this, plus bragging rights. But this is getting really pretty.
So this is a part that can make a lot of people anxious. The first time we did it, it made us anxious. So we're going up over the Vail Pass right now. And it says we have 196 miles of range and our charging station is 172 miles away. That range drops quickly because we're going up. Our efficiency is only 1.9 miles per kilowatt hour right now. So it can create a bit of anxiety, but as you get to know your EV, as we got to know the Mach-E, we know that as soon as we start coming back down, our efficiency will go up quite a bit, and we should be okay. But we'll keep a monitor of that and see like how our buffer goes on this this stretch of the road.
And we already dropped down to 1.8 miles per kilowatt hour, so woo.
So we are 25 miles from Frisco. We went up and over the Vail Pass. We're getting into Vail now, but just pointing out we're at 3.7 miles per kilowatt hour. So as I was saying, it can create some anxiety when you see that efficiency and your range plummeting, but it comes back when you go down the other side of the mountain. I forget what our buffer started out initially. I think it was just over like 26 miles. It dropped all the way to 15. Now it's back up to a 30-mile buffer if we're going all the way to Grand Junction. But I just think that's pretty neat and something that you sort of have to get used to when you're dealing with an EV, whether it's the Mach-E or others.
So we have two options coming up. We have Glenwood Springs, which is 5 minutes.
It's like 5 minutes off the freeway, and then Grand Junction is 10 minutes off the freeway. We may be able to skip one or the other, but it may depend on bathroom breaks.
Yeah, but it makes sense then to go to the Glenwood one and have much shorter commute off the highway. And if we need to do a bathroom break, then we can just stop somewhere, stop at a gas station or something, instead of being limited by having to go to the Grand Junction one. But we're going to check the Glenwood Springs charger and make sure it's okay. So it's a Target in Glenwood Springs. It says 2 out of 4 are available. The Chatamo and CCS is unavailable. Does that mean it's being used?
It does. It's not very specific. So Zach's in the IONIQ 5 said it was 2 of 4 available. So I'm guessing that they must be down because he checked it and we checked it and it's 2 of 4. Okay,
but it's the 2 slower chargers and the Chatamo. So we have the 2 350s are working. Oh no, one of the one side of the 350s. So technically they're just 3 plugs that are working.
And they're shared, so it's really only 2.
Yeah. Or maybe one is being used.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that could be. We'll see what people have said about them. No, we'll do plug share as well, huh?
Yeah.
Use all the apps to our advantage.
Use all the apps.
Yeah, so the IONIQ 5 is likely right behind us. So if we both pull in there and anyone else is charging, well, then we just go to Grand Junction.
Oh, yeah.
And we have to.
Yeah, we can still go for Grand Junction.
But we're on the side of trying to get a charger now. Then if anything happens.
And that would actually be a good lunch break if we need it.
That's true. Grand Junction? Or,
Yeah, because
okay.
it's about 3 hours, and it's 8:30 now, so that would make a great lunch break.
Okay. So, let's look at the Grand Junction charger while we're here. Oh, my ears are popping. You?
No, not yet.
Ooh. Grand Junction. Four out of 4 available. It's at Sam's Club. Didn't we have a great time there in one of our road trips?
Yeah, everybody was very, very chatty. And I think that's the guy that we met that he had a Kia.
And his wife's Nissan Leaf, right?
Yeah, a Leaf.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really nice. But yeah, that is far off. We'll only be chatty now if it doesn't interrupt the race. So that, yeah, there are all chargers available. That's great. We will check in on the Glenwood Springs charger again. And how far away are we?
Probably 75 miles or so.
Okay. And we're already getting better miles per kilowatt hour now. Okay, so let's go to plug share. Because what we really want to know is how people have done at the Glenwood Springs chargers. Because there might be 2 available, but they suck or something. So we're back to 4.1 miles per kilowatt hour. We're going to film that quickly because that's just...
It dropped to 3.9. You jinxed it.
I jinxed it. It keeps fluctuating, but that's really good. Okay, so let's check this station in Glenwood Springs where it said that there were 2 available. We've never checked in here. Oh, I've never checked in here. We've got to sign in under the Mach-E account. Okay, so here it actually says that there are 2 stalls under repair.
Okay.
Good to know. While the road's getting curvy. Alright, and I love that people have left comments and left notes. 2 out of the 4 chargers are down. The 3rd one has a blank screen but works with the app. Okay, good to know. Another person in a Chevy Bolt says, should we give the people a shout out?
Sure.
Graham's Bolt EUV, thank you for putting notes in here. And then Spare Stew, I think that's your name, says only the 350 kilowatt stations are working. So 2 out of 4 stations are working right now on only CCS. Someone in an IONIQ 5 commented, it's working fine but speed limited by cold battery. So that's interesting that we just had that experience with the IONIQ 5 that we're racing against. Yeah, so based on the newer ones, looks like 2 under repair. Dodgy.
Yeah, it's closer to the freeway, but I think we just skip it just to be safe.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Okay, let's do it. So we'll be going to Sam's Club where we have 4 good chargers. Let me check just in case. Because I checked Sam's Club on Electrify America, but I didn't check it on PlugShare. So let's go Grand Junction just to make sure that nothing's happened today. It's good to have a co-pilot, huh?
Yeah. Just talk it out.
There was a VW ID4 there just 6 days ago. They didn't say anything, so maybe that's a good thing. The same guy, Andrew Prinster. I guess he charges there once a week with his ID4. Big bonus with the ID4 that you get 3 years free charging with Electrify America, and cool to see someone with their ID4 charging at this Electrify America at Sam's Club. Like, I'm betting he goes and does his shopping there once a week and charges his car, and that's pretty sweet. That's cool to see, and thank you, Andrew, for checking in on PlugShare and just showing that it's a successful charge. Then we have Jonathan in a Kia EV6. Nice. He said he got the car's peak power at 240 kilowatts, and that was like a week and a half ago. So cool. This is looking like a good one.
At Grand Junction.
At Grand Junction.
Yeah, it's just far off the freeway, which is disappointing, but
yeah,
it is what it is. And like I was saying, it may be where we want to get lunch, and there's a lot of lunch options.
Yeah, and if we drain the battery and we're there and we have some time, that'll be nice. Road trip wise, that'll be enjoyable. Okay. Can you guys see this? I'm not sure if you can, but can you see that our car needs a wash? Were we gonna wash it before this?
No.
No? Okay. Well, anyways, we are going through Glenwood Canyon and it is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And this is when I really appreciate the glass roof. You know, you don't notice it that much. I don't even notice that we have it often. It feels very much like a normal roof. But times like this, when you can just look up and see these just
Look at the waterfall.
fantastic views all over.
We got like snow melt.
Waterfalls,
Yeah,
gorgeous
beautiful
mountains. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Wow.
This is my favorite stretch of interstate that we go on. If you know of other nice stretches of interstate, I know like I-40 going through the Smoky Mountains is really nice, but we go on this one anytime we go to Moab or Vegas, so I love it. I think we're going to go on it again in a few weeks to visit a friend that lives in Carbondale, so we get to visit again through Glenwood Canyon.
Yeah, okay, and
The IONIQ 5 is behind us.
no way! Oh, jeez, they're about to overtake us.
Yeah, the speed limit's actually 50 through here, so...
And we're going 55, and they are not going 55. Wait, now they just slowed down. But they're coming.
He's still going past.
They're coming. There they go. They're our IONIQ 5 now, right? Whatever. We're having a great time. We're keeping within the rules. Exactly 55.
Yeah, and they adjust the speed limit through here, and they actually have it. They had it down to 40 through one section, and they're adjusting it up here to 40 again. So we got to slow down some more.
Yeah. Okay.
See if the car will pick it up. Yep, it picked it up.
Wow, that's fantastic. Patrick is using Blue Cruise a ton, although in this section it seems to be a bit more intelligent cruise control than Blue Cruise, which is to be expected because it's a bunch of roadwork and stuff. Hoping you guys can see us okay, but I really want you to get the view. Which brings me to a question I have. Would you be interested in like cool just driving footage? Basically it's so beautiful in Glenwood Canyon that it makes me curious if anyone would be interested in like just seeing the drive. Like maybe we could attach cameras on the outside of the car, one looking up so you can see the beautiful glass roof and one looking forward, something like that. And so it's not just like a point of view where someone wears the GoPro on their head or whatever. Like we could give you the whole expansive experience of something like Glenwood Canyon or another iconic drive like that. I don't know. If you'd be interested in that, let us know. What?
$1 Million Highway is another one we could do.
$1 Million Highway. Is that the one in North Carolina?
No, it's here in Colorado.
Is it?
Goes through Uray, I believe.
What's that gorgeous one I'm thinking of that goes around the mountain?
Oh, Blue Ridge Parkway.
Blue Ridge Parkway. That would be amazing. Yeah, let us know if you'd like that. That'd be interesting. I think that'd be fun. But I would like to know if you would, because then we'll do it for you. So there's the IONIQ 5 behind us. We're really just keeping pace with each other this whole time, and it's really fun. It's fun. It's a good trip. Great area, good trip. Where are we?
This is Glenwood Springs.
Glenwood Springs. It's really pretty, and hopefully you can see that. All right, we have been driving for 4 hours. We're at 254 miles on the dot and 3.0 miles per kilowatt hour, which is just under our 3.1, which would be 270 miles of range. And it started off really exciting, like the Taycan and the IONIQ 5 and us sort of like dodging around each other.
Yeah, we stayed together until we got into the mountains, and then the Taycan pulled over for something and we went by, but then they went past Frisco, so.
Yeah, I think they pulled over for a distraction. And now we were driving in front of the IONIQ 5, and now they're driving in front of us, like right in front of us. So we're really just like hanging out with the IONIQ 5. It seems like these vehicles are pretty even, and Patrick is really enjoying the cruise. And how do you feel? Like, is it boring?
No, it's sort of like I'm a bit more of a spectator that's prepared to jump into the game, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not having any hands-on is a little bit odd. Although, to be honest, like a lot of times I just rest my hand there. And then there's like this where I need to change lanes. So I'll go ahead and do the lane change for the car. It doesn't do lane changes yet. And then it activates again once it gets back into the new lane.
Comfy.
Almost like a spectator.
Mm-hmm. It's wiggling, and that's weird.
Yeah. It's a little wiggly road right here.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that was not a good adjustment.
That was not.
But the road is, they actually had a warning sign that there was undulations in the road. Like this, it's not a great road, so I think it's trying to adapt and adjust for that type of stuff. And when it's doing it on a curve, it's a little bit dicey. But we'll cruise the whole way, hands-free. Okay, we are down to 47 miles of range, about 20% battery, and our destination is the Grand Junction Charger. I think it's about 8.5 miles away. It says 13 minutes. And we are going to charge there to get to Green River. It says that the car told me that we need to charge up to 55% if we want to roll into Green River at 10%. We're not going to do a Kyle and roll in at 1%. We're just not there yet. So that's our plan for right now. We may change if I do some calculations that we can skip Green River, but I don't think we can. So that's the plan. We're getting ready to hit Grand Junction.
We are about to pull up at the Grand Junction Charger at the Sam's Club, and it's a much different story than it was this morning. Patrick's really getting it. But it is 56 degrees. It was like close to 20 last time we were charging. So hopefully the Mach-E pulls in and starts sucking up some charge. But the IONIQ 5 could do the same and could really pull ahead. So I feel like this charging stop could be really telling about how the rest of the race is going to go.
Or, yeah, at least a segment. And who knows what they got to charge to and what they're coming in at. It might be interesting. They may need more charge, but get there faster.
They might. We're at 18%. And I'm hoping...
he's cutting through.
He cut through the parking lot. Oh, wow. Okay, we were being very polite. We've been in front for a while, just a little bit. But the IONIQ 5 just cut in front of us. They went through a parking lot.
Yeah.
Pulled in front of traffic. Really, it's going to be the charging stop that's going to be the teller here, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless there's an issue and we don't get a charger, we should be fine. We don't need the 350. They do. We're not going to block anybody from getting to 350, but that was funny. They cut through the parking lot.
Yeah.
We won't comment on that too much other than they cut through the parking lot to get ahead of us.
It's all in fun and games and we're driving safely, so there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's a cyber orange. That's exciting. Oh, that's so exciting. That's so exciting. We're parking next to it. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Hey.
I'm going to charge quick.
Okay, go charge quick. Oh my gosh, we're here, but there's a Mach-E. How exciting. Oh my goodness. So we pull in, we're all into the race, but no, we see a cyber orange Mach-E, so that's exciting. Patrick is in chaos. He almost didn't even pull up close enough. We're going to go have words with the IONIQ 5 over there, but look at this beautiful Mach-E. How exciting is this, man? This is super cool. So, who was the instigator?
What?
Of that little cutting corner there?
Oh, yeah. That was all.
We arrived at 18%.
18. We have 15.
Ooh,
Yep.
we.
Delta narrowed. Big speed.
Yeah, what are we at? Oh, we're still going. Okay. How cool is this? It's so pretty.
Still connecting.
Looks so good.
Oh, there we go.
Come on.
Alright, we're past 70, dude. It's not cold. Alright.
90. They're getting 90 kilowatts. We haven't started yet. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
There we go.
This really is the battle of the cars now. Processing payment. Take our money. I'm gonna look at what they are. You do this. Hi, beautiful Mach-E. They're at 17% already. 118 kilowatts, which is good. Good. I feel like they should be speeding up beyond that. Can you see? Hopefully. 118, 23 minutes left until 80. Ay, 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 ay. And Patrick is trying to tap and pay. What problems are we having? Authorized.
Oh, good.
Okay, so he swiped his credit card. That's what you did, right?
I'm not sure what price you got. I wasn't over here to see.
They are probably 20 minutes to 80.
Are they going to 80?
Actually, don't know.
Because all I need is 55.
Okay. If this starts, you want to run?
Yeah.
And we can both run, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta grab the key up.
Okay. 31 kilowatt hour. 31 cents per kilowatt hour. Huh? Oh. Come on. Come on. 19%. We're at 123 kilowatts.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
Yeah, wipe that off. They were at 113, I think, or something when I last looked. Okay. So we're strategizing. We see them checking out our car. Let's see how they're doing. Oh, the Mach-E's gone. I didn't want to make the guy uncomfortable. Bye. Where are you going?
They gotta go to Green River.
Green River? Say hi to Amy.
Yeah.
Bye.
Nice trip, Green River.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
We're debating.
102.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Hmm.
We'll see ya.
Bye. Dagnabbit. We could skip it. We're only at 43% though.
We just hit 59%. A better route planner said we needed to hit 58%. The car said to hit 55% to make Green River. So I'm going to go ahead, if I can get back to the screen, I'm going to go ahead and hit stop. And we're going to go to Green River. I thought about trying to skip Green River, but I think it'll take too long to charge, and we'll probably need a bathroom break there. After that, I think some of the advantage that the IONIQ 5 is going to have for the warm battery may be offset by hopefully some of our efficiency. So I might have to hit stop on the car instead because it's gone through the stupid laggy EA screen.
Yeah, this one is being weird. It keeps popping up this pricing screen. It's odd. All right, all done. Let's get out of here. So, second charging stop, that's Sam's Club, which we had a great time at previously, the Sam's Club in Grand Junction. And this time again, there was a Mach-E in Cyber Orange, which was super awesome. That was really exciting to see. We were so excited, in fact, that I think it like flustered us a little when we arrived.
Yeah.
And like the natural instinct is like, I want to talk to you. Hi, how do you like your car? Just chat, say hey, like look, samesies. But we couldn't really. We had to try plug in, and then we had all those issues. The IONIQ 5, I think they rolled in with slightly lower battery, but they didn't charge to as much, and then they're going to Green River because Green River, I think there's only one charger, right?
There's mixed reports about one or two chargers are down.
So it's somewhat of a good strategy because whoever gets there first gets the charger. So because they pulled out first, we had like 5 minutes trouble getting started.
Yeah, maybe 3.
3 minutes. It felt like forever, okay? But Because they pulled out first. It's like, oh, that's it. They're getting the Green River Charger. So then we were kind of chill-ish. I mean, it doesn't, like, in your mind, you think it's going to be really long, but 15, 20 minutes of chill is not that long. That's like, we ran to the restroom. We couldn't figure out how to pay at Sam's Club. I don't know why. I've never been there, but we try to get things at the deli. But that's not that much time. So Patrick was strategizing for a second, then we left. So the hope is now that they're gone by the time we get there, right?
Potentially, I don't know. It's sort of nice because now there's nobody around us. I don't feel this pressure. It's just like we're in our own little bubble, and we can do more of our style, which is go and stop and not like, oh no, they just pulled in ahead of us. Because like at the last station, they sort of cut us off by cutting through a gas station parking lot quickly, and it made me laugh, and it was fun, and it's just all in good spirit. But at the same time, you're like, oh man, now we got to hurry up. And then we saw the other Mach-E,
and
like,
it really.
Liv said we would normally go over and chat and say like, hey, blah blah blah, but it was like rush, plug in, charge. Bathroom.
Which is part of this, right? Like a race to the finish, whoever gets there first. But realistically, if we're on a road trip, we're talking to that person if they want to be talked to. I wasn't sure if he wanted to be talked to, so hopefully he's okay with his car being in the video. He's probably gonna put it in there, but he didn't say no, hide my face, which we've had before. Like hopefully, if he somehow sees this, then please comment somehow. I don't know. So yeah, I kind of feel like that charging stop, like we said before, that was going to be telling. So I feel like it has decided that we're in the back of the pack.
Yeah,
just barely.
I got a call from Kyle while we were in Sam's Club, or was it Grand? Yeah,
no, Sam's Club.
Yeah, it was in Sam's Club. It's all blurry together already. The Tesla and the Taycan, Teslas and the Taycan are apparently out in front right now. And I sort of expected that a little bit, and but I don't know exactly where they're at. I don't know if they're in Utah yet, or probably not. We got a little ways to go to get to Utah.
And it's a long range Model 3.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And then a Model X, and then the Taycan, I think he said was somewhat the base spec, which was around 80.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, originally he said like 70, but then with options or something, like better than you would think. They start
at 80.
Yeah, no, I think it's like relatively base. Still, it felt pretty nice. We got a ride in it this morning just to the charger, but yeah. So I guess we're the back of the pack, which is totally fine. But the pack is fairly closely spaced. I think we're supposed to have this app which tells us where everyone is, and it's not working. So. Right?
So we are 361 miles in. I think we're about 25 minutes from Green River Coffee, where the EA charger is. The supercharger in Green River is just a block away. And I think, Liv, you were saying that Kyle just walked into the Green River Coffee.
Yeah, we were actually on the phone with the Green River Coffee owner, whose name is Amy. By the way, she's selling the place, so if you ever wanted to pick up a sweet coffee shop in the middle of nowhere, but with an Electrify America charger, this is your opportunity. So Kyle just walked in there now. He is plugged in with the Taycan, and I think he's pulling like 244 kilowatts. So
pretty high.
Yeah.
And I think the X and the 3 are getting close.
Yeah.
And the IONIQ 5 is maybe 10 minutes ahead of us. So it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
And we're just enjoying ourselves, and we'll see how the strategy works for the whole day. There's a little gap now, but there can be some differences toward the end depending on bathroom breaks, food breaks, and how much you charge. And
I'm pretty sure Kyle's a robot. He doesn't seem to need the bathroom. He just needs pink drink, and that's it. So I don't know. Here we are. And there's Zach going in for some coffee. And let's see what charger we can get.
that one looks like it's, let's see.
It's really tight. If we were to pull in next to them.
That one's black. So
Oh,
we're gonna
no.
go to that front one.
Yeah, all right.
What?
Hey.
We're finally getting full speed.
Oh,
cool.
nice.
That should be really good now.
230.
I just hope this one works.
Dude, 3 tries to get this one.
Oh,
working.
no.
Right now it says charger timeout, but it's still going.
Oh God.
Wow.
It says error, not charging, but it's charging.
Oh, shoot.
Maybe you'll get it for free.
Ooh, that's a good sound. Oh, that's so good. Even better. Come on.
Or is that their side?
I don't think so. They were already charging high. Maybe it's like theirs and it'll just keep saying that, but
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna turn this on.
yeah. So apparently their vehicle is not showing that it's charging, but it is. Let's go look. Charging session error. But they're charging. What do we have?
We're charging.
We're charging. Okay.
How fast, though?
It says fast charging at 80% at 1:15. What time is it?
12:37. We'll see.
Oh,
It should
wow.
start speeding up.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it just says authorized.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just really laggy. So did you guys pull in front of the Teslas?
Yeah, we saw them. Were they still over there when y'all pulled up?
I don't think so. I think it was empty, but I'm not sure.
Let's see. We were in second place for like 3 minutes. So
Nice. How did that feel?
that felt good. Felt good, but it didn't last.
It was sort of nice being by ourselves because I didn't feel them like, oh no, they're in front.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just listening to music, we're having a good time.
Yeah. We're jamming, talking.
Nice. That is really nice and clear. Wow, 180 kilowatts. They're at 65%, 6 minutes to 80. And they're going to be pulling out of here. What kind of sabotage can I do while I'm in his car? I wouldn't. Really nice looking though. Really, really like this. Clean. They're out of here. All right, get out of here.
Get out of here, have some fun. We gotta be here. We're still charging.
Are they?
It's over there, yeah.
Oh, cool.
So,
Okay. I guess he did roll in at 3%. Drew did, so.
go. Push us.
Do you want to push? Yeah. Bye. All right, the IONIQ 5 just took off. We're just getting started. So I guess we have time to get some coffee, maybe a bagel. Check out the sweet Green River Coffee Company. Ready? Woo.
Super ready.
We're having a good time, at least.
Remember, don't talk too long.
I know. Hi.
The Mach-E people is here.
Hey. How are you?
Oh, you know, I'm doing good.
Aw.
Doing good.
Thank you so much for staying open for us. I'm
Yeah,
so
this is really
psyched.
cool.
Yes.
Did you kick that guy with the Porsche out?
You know what? I didn't. I mean, I think he wasn't here, but it was his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
And I said that. And now that I kind of realized, I turned around and I thought, she never came up to the counter, and then they were gone.
Oh.
She didn't take me seriously, please.
Oh no, they're gunning it and they're like barely stopping at all. So,
Right, yeah. Well, she was in line, and I guess, I don't know if maybe somebody that was with her, someone else had gotten something, but otherwise, maybe she saw there was a couple of people in front of her
Yeah,
who wanted to hit the road. So.
That makes sense. They did say they said hi to a cute puppy
Cool.
though.
That was
Hi.
my, there's another very cute puppy around the corner. It's like a 6-month-old puppy.
Oh goodness. Hi.
Isn't they awesome? Well, I'm glad that
Sweetie
because I actually
pie.
think it was the cute puppy that's around the corner that they
I'll
saw.
have to go look.
I think he was on the red velvet cow.
Oh.
He gave me side eye.
Oh. I love this place. Look how nice this is. Good food. They used to have more food, but it is just Amy running the place. So still some really good coffee, and there's like nothing else around. So ice cream, cute doggies. solo operation. That is hard. But she still has good ice cream. Sweet. And look how cute this place is. Bye. Woo! Maybe not, but at least we'll have fun.
Yeah, have fun doing it.
Have fun and good coffee.
Absolutely.
Right, buddy? Yeah.
We're gonna finish at 74%, which is way higher than what we needed. Again, we got talking to people, which was what we love doing. It's still pulling 81, but this is way above what we need, so we're gonna get on the road.
Ooh. All right. Bye, Green River Coffee Company and Green River in general.